What's good, everyone? Welcome to your motivational Monday edition of Live Wire Sports Media. We are hours away from my live stream tonight, so tune in at 7:20. We'll be going live. We'll be broadcasting the Iowa versus Southern Jaguars tonight. But until then, I got some Indiana Fever news for y'all. The Indiana Fever has hired a new coach. No, no. It's not what y'all think. Stephanie White's still there. Yeah. Unfortunately, she's still there. I know. I was getting my hopes up high too. But no, the Indiana Fever has hired a new developmental coach. His name is Rob Dosier. He will be helping out Keith Porter, who was the development coach last year. And I like Keith Porter, but I ain't gonna lie to you. It made me question a lot about the Indiana Fever development of players. Especially even though Keith came from Connecticut with Stephanie White, but the Indiana Fever, to me, need a lot. They need player health. I mean, they just posted a job for player health coordinator, whoever the hell is supposed to be. But at the same time, the Indiana Fever need a lot. I think these players on this team need development, especially when the right kind of development. We know that Caitlin Clark in the game needs development. We know Kelsey Mitchell, who wants to play the way she want to play, still needs development in her game. Aaliyah Boston needs development. Lexi Hall needs development. Sophie Cunningham needs development. KK needs development. You need to bring somebody in there that knows. We just see the guy, Chris Brinkley, that just talked about he wants to help. He wants to work with Caitlin Clark in the all season. The Indiana Fever need to bring in top-notch development coaches who knows how to really tap into these players' skill set, bring the best out of these players. So when these players get on the court, they have the advantage of them. Now, Mr. Dosier, like I said, will be helping him out, but this is who he is. Rob Dosier, assistant coach, video coordinator. Dosier joined Mad Ants for the 2023-24 season. Prior, Dosier spent 2 seasons with the Washington Wizards organization, last serving as a player development manager for the Wizards. In 2021 to 2022, Dosier was a player development coach associated with the Capital City Go-Go's. We got the beat. Yeah, we got the beat. Sorry, just the word Go-Go's. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. And the NBA G League affiliated with the Wizards. So now, again, we have added Keith Dosier to the staff as a development coach. He will be working with Keith Porter, as I pointed to. Now, here's some tweets. Say, you ain't really one of us until you get hurt, Rob. Well, hopefully Rob don't have to be one of us to get hurt. He could help prevent people from getting hurt. A lot of people say, welcome aboard. Welcome. Want to see some new sightings to the physical training department? Exactly. You definitely want to see that. Somebody said, run, Caitlin. I thought Keith got packed up for a second. Oh, man. That's great and all, but Caitlin needs to train in New York. Speaking of Chris Brinkley, like I said, all of this is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, some of these players still needs to do all of this, but I still feel like at the end of the day, this needs to. So, um, but here's if y'all want to look up for more of Mr. Dozier, Dozier, whatever his name is. Um, I could dig deep inside for y'all. Dig deep inside for y'all. So, Rob Dozier is a player development coach for the Indiana Fever, a role he officially began on November 3rd. Career background: the Indiana Mad Ants, G League. Before joining the Fever, Dozier served as assistant coach and a video coordinator for the Indiana Mad Ants, the G League affiliated of the Indiana Fever. He also spent his time with the Washington Wizards. He previously worked with the organization for 2 seasons, most recently as a player development manager. Capital City Go-Go's. Again, during the 21-22 season, Dozier was a player development coach associated with the Capital City Go-Go's, the G League team associated with the Wizards. He graduated at Southern Illinois University. That's where his coaching career began as a player development basketball operations grad assistant at the college. Player experience: he played basketball at Quincy University and Southern Missouri State University. Well, guess we're gonna have some ties to, Sophie Cunningham a little bit. But like I said, um, um, it's all good and all of that, you know what I'm saying? But still, they need, for all the rash of injuries that this team has had this past season, they need better trainers in there, trainers, health coordinators. I mean, everything. They need it all. They need these players to be able to work back healthy. They need to work their way back. Keep them conditioned where they don't suffer these kind of injuries. I think another player development coach can't hurt at all. But at the same time, I guess they're trying to right the wrong from what has happened this past season. Um, well, the only wrong that you can right, the number one wrong that you need to make, but we won't discuss that. We already talked about that. Um, but yeah, you got to think about it. Like somebody like KK, even though she's playing overseas right now, she definitely could use some more developing. You know, help. This where this team could be able to um tap into her skill set, where she could be more valuable on the court, where she don't have to be like, oh well, um she don't have to be like inexpensive or anything like that. Like I said, we definitely need um, a lot other things on the court, health wise, and all of this stuff. And it's really it's really important for this team going forward that how they handle a lot, especially when it comes down to Caitlin Clark and all of that stuff. We definitely need um, we definitely need all hands on deck. So it's just important now, but um, I guess we'll just see how it goes. That's the only thing I can say. We can see how it goes, but um, maybe he could help out, show Caitlin something. Like I say, helping Keith Porter out probably would be a plus because yeah, we seen what Keith Porter did last year in the beginning, but we didn't see any more of it throughout the season. Now he got hurt later on down the line, but I mean, we need somebody that's going to work with these players throughout the season, especially when their game needs to be defined in a different way. You know, this guy Rob might be able to help Caitlin navigate some things. He's seen some. He's been around, so he was a player. So who knows? Well, like I said, I still would like to see her trade with Chris Brinkley. I really would like to see that myself. But I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about Mr. Rob Dosier, new development coach for the Indiana Fever. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your Motivation Monday, Live Wire Sports Media. It's the Wire.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live Wire. It's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it. So official, like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire. Sports and entertainment.